Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we got our second playoff game tonight. This is going to be against the Wolverines team. This is the first seed of our division. So I think they ended off the season with only 3 losses. The good thing is 2 of those 3 was from us. So looking forward to playing these guys. I think they're going to be the team to beat. Really good team overall from top to bottom, from goaltending to forwards, and they have some really good snipers and some good D-men as well too. So what did I get up to from the last game till this one? Except for a team in a higher division, and played really well, so that felt pretty good. So I also worked with Coach Iris, so definitely check that video out if you haven't yet. It's a lot of cool tips and tricks in there about RVH and stuff like that. So the last game that we played, I played in the Black 2X Pros. I don't really felt like I was too comfortable. I didn't really like how those felt, so I think that those are going to go up on the shelf now. So since then, I've actually been using this kit here that I'm going to show you. So we're going to mix and match a little bit. So I'm going to use my custom Bauer gloves. So this is a Vapor 90 or a 580 break, and then a Supreme Shadow Blocker. I really love these gloves. I mean, there's a reason why I paid an arm and leg for this pair. They're just super comfortable and I really like using them. And then we're also going to go with the playoff debut, the teal Bauer Hyperlight. So I had really good practice and a game with these in between. So hopefully carry through till tonight. Finally kind of dialed in the strapping, and now they're starting to feel really comfortable in my leg. So I'm not really worried about, swapping gear in between games if you're wondering. The one thing that I am a little bit concerned about today is I got my skates back from the shop, and I did add a new profile to the skate blade. I mean, you can't really see it obviously over here. So since I've gotten these skates, I've been using a stock profile, so a really flat 30-foot profile. I didn't really want to add Goalie Sam onto the profile. That's what I used to use. I felt like that was a little bit too aggressive for kind of like my playing style and just like my overall balance. So I went with the one that's a little bit less aggressive. That's Goalie Win. So that's a 24-foot radius in the front and a 28 on the back. If you don't understand what profiles are on your skate blade, definitely check those out. It's really up to, again, how you skate and how you want to feel in your skates. They basically just shave off part of your blade to kind of add more of like a forward, backward tilt, because when you get them stock, they're completely flat. So when you try to bend forward, your skate actually stays flat. But when you do a profile on it, when you actually bend forward, your skate can rock a little bit more. So hopefully that's going to feel okay right when I get on the ice. I usually don't do that. I usually go to like a public skate before I go to a game, especially a big game like tonight. But it is what it is, whatever. Another thing that I'm a little bit worried about is I'm actually coming down with a cold. So you can kind of hear my voice, it's a little bit scratchy and I'm coughing a little bit. I actually did consider getting the other goalie to play tonight, but if this video is up, that means I played tonight. So we're gonna have to suck it up, get a Tylenol, get some coffee in there, and hopefully a good dinner. Get on the ice and get a nice win tonight. Gonna pack up the car early so I don't forget anything. See you guys on the ice. So like the previous game, I didn't really face too many shots in the first period. My team played really, really good defensively, and it's going to be one of those nights where I really can't let like a squeaker or a stinker in. So the challenge with this game is just to stay focused as best as I can. I don't know about all of you, but I feel like these games with less shots are harder than the busier nights because you don't really get to get into that flow of the game. You don't really get a feel of the puck. Luckily, we end up going into the second period up 1-0. So this is where I felt both teams started to play a little more cautious. There wasn't too much going on either end. I mean, we got a few chances here and there, and luckily we pop in 2 before the period's over, and we head into that third period up 3-1. Overall, this is a pretty low event game. I wish I had more highlights to show you guys, but it was definitely a quiet night on both ends. They did manage to put a bit of pressure on here and there in the third period for a push, but most of the shots were from the outside.
And this is definitely one of those games, kind of going to that third period, where I really just told myself, like, stay focused. We only got 20 minutes to put the win in the bag, and just don't like misplay or do anything stupid. So it did get a little bit hairy when they scored that second goal to make it 3-2 with a bit under 10 minutes to go in the game. But we did manage to pick up that fourth goal to seal the victory.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? So just got back from the game. It's weird being home, before 11 p.m. on a game night. So that was an early start. That was one of the earliest games that we've had in quite some time. So yeah, huge 4-2 victory over the top seed team. Again, our team just played amazing defensively. Everyone's back-checking. Everyone's really kind of buying into this defense first system, which is awesome. I joked with the team. I waited all year for some to sort of back check. I'm used to facing 40 shots a night. I think this night I only faced 18, which was what I was on the score sheet. For the 2 goals that I let in, the first one was with deflection. He actually caught a pass out of midair with a stick and kind of deflected that in. So that was almost impossible to save probably there. Second goal was a pass in front of the net, and guy kind of flipped it over my shoulder. I felt like I should have probably been able to intercept that pass or be a bit more aggressive with my hands pushing off the post to get that over my shoulder. I think I got a piece of it, but I was too far in the net. That was their second goal, making it 3-2, so really kind of cutting it close. But our boys popped in the fourth goal to really kind of seal the deal there. When it comes to that new profile that was on my skate, I was a little bit worried about, taking that out to an ice time without going to a public skate first. But it was great. So that extra kind of profile or curvature on the blade felt really, really natural. It made shuffling a lot easier, and pivoting definitely a lot quicker that way. I did kind of feel like I did slip a couple times on my heel, and that's because it's a little bit more rockered on the back now. So kind of felt like I was slipping on a banana peel a little bit there. But just one of those things you kind of have to get used to with it, with any new equipment. So I think I'm really looking forward to trying that out the next time on the ice. So our next game is going to be about 6 days away. In between now and then, I'm probably going to try to hit the public skate to kind of just work in this profile a little bit. And then we have my usual kind of Thursday night shinny with a really fast young group that we play against, and it's just madness usually in that shinny, so it's always fun. But typically in between games, I always try to hit the ice a couple of times just to kind of stay focused and kind of keep the legs going. Otherwise, I just feel way too rusty when I jump on the ice for a game. Anyways, if you're following along the journey in the playoffs, thanks so much. I hope you kind of like this vlog style type of thing. I've always wanted to do something like this and kind of just document my process through the journey of a beer league goalie through playoffs in low-level beer league. Anyways, I'm gonna get some NyQuil, some food, and hopefully just pass out, sleep a little bit earlier tonight. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the ice soon. See you later.